Alright, how's it going, everyone? We are back on Doombringer, the level 20 Shadow Knight. I spent another level getting more bags, so I've got 6 of them on me. They only weigh 0.4. And then I went and put some in the bank. I went back. Didn't have as much luck the second time, but I think I got an additional 2 while I was getting another level at the orc camp. I did actually finally die again. Well, I mean, for the first time at that camp, I died. I tried to take the big shaman, and I was fighting at night, and he ran, and I had used harm touch, I think, on that one, and I was running, and I just couldn't get to him. Couldn't get him to stop. Kept healing and running and stuff, and it ended up running into an undead cleric that was red, nuking me, rooting me, stunning me, and I couldn't get back to the zone line, so nighttime got me, finally, but I spent another couple of nights there. Only died once in like 2 levels, so that wasn't bad. Not like we're hardcore or anything. And got another level there. Did waste most of my potion. That's what's hilarious. Is like I was like, I got harm touch. Oh, thank God, it's daytime. Or and the fog and the storm's going away. Perfect. I was gonna keep this really short because of that storm, but it went away. But the funny thing is, I was like, I went back and I was like, I'm gonna pop a potion and do one more potion here. So I popped the potion. My first pull was that shaman. I was like, I got harm touch up. I just started the session. And then I died immediately, like a minute into the potion. And then I had to do a corpse run and yada, yada, yada. So, what level's all this stuff? Got a bunch of these eyeballs out here. They're like enchanters or something. Don't really want to mess with them, probably. Anyways, alright, so I just killed a brigand. Oh. Okay. Well, let's take on this wolf. Now I could see, I could see everything that's here. But here's a camp of brigands. I mean, it seems to be like all dark blues. So I'm like, hell yeah, dude, let's do this. Oh, this wolf is destroying me, though. What is... Ooh. This is tough. Hold on now. Uh-oh, he's on my pet. Now, oh man, I guess I'll go ahead and fear him, but oh man, let's get another snare on him because that's gonna run out, and then we got to get on him before he like jacks the pet. Get a sit tick in there with a life tap. So he's going a good direction, but let's just spam some life taps, I suppose. Damn, this is gonna put me in a bad spot though. Dude, this guy's tough. Why does he hit so hard? I thought the wolves were getting close to like... I don't think this camp's gonna be good, actually. I think we got really lucky with there just being like pure dark blues. Maybe somebody was killing the bandits, and then when they all turned into brigands, they were like, alright, I'm out of here. Because I think I see that brigand that I killed is now a bandit that's green. But I showed up, and there was all dark blues. Oh, and here's another one, another bandit that's green. Alright, poop. Oh, and another bandit that's green. That's too bad. Alright. So, we're in Western Karana. As you can see in my bags, I went all the way to Ocean of Tears, and I killed a gargoyle. I almost died. Dude, that gargoyle fucked me up. And so I killed that one gargoyle, and I was like, alright, I'm out of here. Immediately just got on the boat and bailed. That was a no-go. But I was thinking maybe I'll kill some gargs. They're 18 to 20, and I was 20, and I was like, maybe, I don't know. Nope, not a good idea. I was like, there's enough room to fear and stuff, you know, maybe. No, it's tough. They hit really, really hard. Well, oh man. Let's kill a green, I guess, and I'll just life leech a bunch. There's another bandit. Somebody else was here killing them, I think. I saw a guard killing a couple. I'll see if I can't use life tap just to gain some life on this encounter. Well, that guy died fast. Oh, he ran early. Alright, well, Well, this is no good, then. There just happened to be pure, like, dark blues here when I got here. I can kill these other animals and stuff. I've been killing the gnolls again down here. Or where are we? Down here. And the gnolls are all light blue now. There's the occasional dark blue. It's going to be like bandits, I guess. Except for they have more light blues. But I don't want to kill light blues. But these bandits are going to be pretty much green all the time. Unless you get like the lucky brigand. Which I don't want to sit here and kill greens waiting for dark blues to spawn. You know what I mean? So I'm adventuring around looking for something to kill. Most stuff really jacks me up. Like this spider will destroy me. He'll poison me and all kinds of stuff, so it can't do that. The wolves, obviously, they hurt pretty bad. I can kill the griffins pretty good. There's just no consistency to anything, so I'm kind of just like running around looking for dark blues to kill. And then you risk like with the wolf, you risk aggroing more wolves, especially if you're fearing and stuff. I'd rather like pull them somewhere so that I have room to fear kite or something. Anyways, so that's what I'm doing. That's where we're at. We're trying to get to level 22. We'll get more spells at level 22. I'm thinking about going and fighting the hermit at level 22. Get new spells, get everything. I'll be 2 levels above the hermit. The hermit's a ranger. Rangers are pretty tough. He does try to heal and stuff like that, but we'll out DPS his heal. That shouldn't be an issue. But he does like immediately put on like thorns and stuff. Like I don't even know if you can pull him fast enough. Like he just spawns in thorns immediately or something like that if I remember correctly. So yeah, but anyways, so I think we can do the ranger. He spawns every 2 minutes. You pull him out and fight him, right? The hermit. I mean, so I might do that for a couple of levels. At that point, I could also, you know, say I get to 22, I go do the hermit. Say I do that for a level. Storming again, perfect. Piranha. Then maybe I can go do gargoyles after that, because then I'll be level 23 or whatever. And then I could do like a level at guards maybe, get a little cash, and inch my way up. You know, I'm thinking by level 30 I can go get boots, because so it is confirmed. I looked into it for all you non-Shadow Knights out there or whatever. This was news to me. I did confirm that Harm Touch is 10 damage times your level plus 1. I don't know. Minus 10? I don't fucking know. So at level 20 it does 191. At level 21 it'll do 201. At level 21 it'll do 211. So it's always like 10 damage behind exactly 10 times, but then it's got a bonus 1 or whatever the fuck. Is that wolf killing the bandit? Oh, maybe it's wolves that's taking the bandits out. Oh, that's a caster one too. Oh, he just got destroyed by that wolf. This wolf is gonna go kill all the bandits. What are you doing, dog? Okay, so maybe that's what's going on, is he clears them out until they spawn as brigands, and then the brigands can kill the wolf? I don't know. There's this guy, though. This guy seems to be unnamed. We can kill this guy all the time, maybe. What is this guy doing? So, and then he'll get to these two, and then these two will kill him? Is that how it works? I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Let me back off, see what happens here. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. So then I'm thinking, I was looking at Drelsna's health, and I'm thinking at level 30, my thing will do just under 300 damage, which is like 40% of her health. So I'll be able to send my pet in, pull her out, damage her down to about, I don't know what, damage her down to about 60%, harm touch her. That'll put her at 20, and maybe she'll run, you know? Or something along those lines, or just get her to 40% and then finish her with the harm touch. Not fully sure. I'm gonna pull this guy. He's already at 54% health. Let's get him. I'm gonna also clear out these blues too. Those 2 blues might be a little tough. I could use Harm Touch, you know, just get it on cooldown. For the most part, Harm Touch just sits there and doesn't do anything. And you feel bad about it. Like, you want it in an emergency situation, but you're not really in these emergency situations too often, or I'm not, because I'm playing it pretty careful. I'm trying to be efficient and not, like, just pedal to the metal. I hate sitting AFK for, like, 20 minutes to do a full med. And those are kind of, like, the situations in which you'd probably use Harm Touch, like, if you considered it an emergency or whatever. But I could do these 2 and, like, just Harm Touch one. I wonder what class this guy is. I could look him up. Anyways, I don't know. I guess let's fight these guys. What the fuck? They don't social? Okay. That's interesting. That'd be cool if those spawn points were always brigands. Because, you know, in Western Karana, they're always, there's certain ones that are always brigands, right? Like the one up on the hill, that guy's always a brigand. So that'd be cool if these 2 were always brigands and then don't social. And I could just have, like, and then this guy, this named guy, I could just sit up on the hill and have, like, a 3 blue bandits, because they do drop the sashes. I got one, it put it on, I guess. I got a sash off of a brigand just now. So then I could sit here and do this for a level or so. And I mean, I could even kill the greens too, like if I have extra time and I'm waiting. And probably not though, I'll probably be regenerating. And then go turn in like a bunch of sashes, and maybe I won't get a lot of XP from the sash turn-ins, but I'll get a bunch of money, and then I could do the jewelry making like I've been wanting to do. Oh, whoops. I life tapped it instead of clinged. So, but let's finish these off and let's see what happens here. They're very close to being light blue, though. They've got to be, right? So I'm assuming I can only do about 1 level here. Like, if this was the case, where they're always brigands or something, I could probably only do 1 level. And then I might be able to pull them, like, way up here and fear them to be more efficient. I just want to kind of see what the deal is. Okay. So then we have this guy. These other bandits they'll spawn eventually, and maybe they could be brigands too. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know this camp too well. Usually by the time I get over to Eastern Karana, I've already done the bandits thing in Western Karana, and by the time I get over here, they're usually like green or something. So this camp, I know it's been here, but this camp is usually not one that I frequent. We could look this guy up just to see what class he is. What's he gonna do? He doesn't seem to be casting, so he's probably a warrior. He's a wizard? You're a wizard. He's a fucking wizard. He's only level 15. Okay. He is a human wizard, though. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, well, he's gonna blast us pretty hard. I should probably just run in so he doesn't like root me in place, you know. Let's see. Alright, let's start with a cling. Let's get the pet in there. There he goes. Bash him. We'll life tap him. Bash him? Nope, that was fast. Oh my god. We might have to use our harm touch on this guy. We bash that? No. He's also got a damage shield on. He did root me. He's gonna run. What if he aggro's more? I am rooted. I'll just continue to life tap him. Let's sit. Get my sit tick in. Okay, so that guy's pretty tough. That guy's pretty damn tough. We don't want to fuck with these eyes, because even their pet is blue, dude. It's definitely something we want to be careful of. That guy fucked me up, though. What is that? We'll grab that and a key. Staff segment and HK401 key. Not really familiar with that stuff. I don't know if he's a rare spawn or what. Let's take a look. Spawn groups. No, he just spawns by himself, so it looks like he's there all the time. So nothing there. What is the key? The key is for nothing? I don't know. I don't think the key's for anything. What about the staff segment? Or maybe it is. I don't know. It's not telling me, though. It doesn't say it's for a quest. I'll look into that later just to see. I'm now just waiting on the brigands, possibly. See if the brigands are brigands or not. I don't know if I can consistently kill that guy, though. That guy was fucking tough, dude. And again, I can't really kill wisps, or I didn't kill wisps earlier, because they are magic, and so my pet doesn't do anything. I can't bash with the shield. All I can do is sit there and auto attack, and then also use spells and stuff, but it wasn't good. They would jack me up pretty good without my pet and my bash. So there is that. Let's see, staff segment. There's two of them. Two entries here. Staff segment B. Where does that drop from? Doesn't tell me. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could look on P99, I guess, because PQDI doesn't say anything about it. So is this one of them? Is that one of the, where the brigands was? Or are they more of this over here? Let's see. Related quests, High Guard Battle Staff. This is a unsolved or broken quest. Okay. There. That's according to P99. Is this where the brigands go? So they're not guaranteed brigands? Is that what we're finding out here? I think so, right? Well, let's see if we can pull them in without aggroing the other one. We'll just try to recover some life in this fight, I guess. He'll run early. Yeah, so here's the other one. So yeah, so they're not guaranteed brigands, so this camp is cooked. Alright then. So I gotta go find something else to do. I was hoping those two would just always be brigands, and then maybe I could do these 3 or something. But no, not the case. So, okay. I shall go find something else to do. I just decided to clear the camp out before I leave, but I wanted to mention one other thing. I did get double attack at level 20. So not only did I get 1 more HP regen per sit tick, but I got double attack. And then I might kill this guy again and just harm touch his bitch ass, you know? Let's do it. Oh shit, that eyeball's coming in again. Let's wait for the eyeball. We'll kill this dude while we wait. And also, I got parry. So parry was something that I got at level 17, but I don't think I went back to the GM since 17, I guess. So I got parry at 20. So I'm leveling up parry, which is leveling up faster. I'm leveling up also double attack, but they're both still low. So parry's at 47, so it's about halfway there. Double attack is at 29 only. So that's leveling up. And once I get those leveled up, I'll feel pretty good. Plus the 1 more HP tick per sit tick, which is really good. Okay. Let's just kill this dude. Let's try to interrupt his next cast. I'll save bash for that. And we're just gonna zap him. Cast something, bitch. He's waiting for me to bash, so then he can cast after that. Cast something! This is wasted bash time, dude. Bash is my DPS. There you go. Just arm touch him. Arm touch is cool. I feel like that's gonna enable us to kill some stuff we otherwise may not be able to, you know what I mean? It starts getting stronger post 30, so it gains an additional 10 damage every level up to 30, and then at level 30, it starts gaining 10 damage, or 30 damage per level. So it starts scaling at level 30. Alright then, now I'll go find something to do. Hey, it's a monk that was killing all the bandits that one time. That one day, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 episodes ago? He did. Alright, so just checking in. I killed a couple beetles in North Corona. That was okay. They're really slow to begin with, so when I snare them, they feel like they're actually snared. And that was okay. You know, they gave like 2% each. There was only a few, so that, you know, that zone's pretty small, North Corona. So I killed what I saw. There's a big, you know, there's that troll. Well, he's a troll sometimes, and sometimes he's a skeleton? I don't know. That Shadow Knight troll dude that's running around for that quest. Forget his name right now. But I'm making my way back over here. I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, at the very bottom, is it the bottom? At the very bottom of Blackburrow, there's a couple pieces of gear, right? There's like the spiked collar or whatever. I wonder if I can go grab those pieces of gear. I wonder if at the very bottom, some stuff is still blue. And maybe I can now fight my way through there. I did look up. Here's that old camp that I was at, that old bandit camp. Let's go kill him. I've killed every bandit I've seen between here and there. Because they're dropping weapons, man. They're dropping, you know, the bronze weapons, bronze two-hander, bunch of sashes. So I figured I'm gonna make my way over back to Kino's Foothills, because I just don't know what to do. Everything's pretty difficult right now. And so I'm just chilling. So I've killed every bandit between here and there along my way. So what I did look into though is the brigands, right? Is there any static brigand spawns? So that maybe that's something, right? With a little extra bonus. I like the extra bonus. Oh, hello. Let's fight her. Oh, man. Oh, my attack's not on. Oh no, stop to heal because she got near the bed. The casters now, obviously, now that I'm higher level, the casters die in like 2 seconds. It's amazing. Oh, how the tides have turned. Anyway, so there's actually only one brigand static spawn, and it was that one that I was talking about up on the hill. That's literally the only static brigand. Everything else has a 15% chance, so there's not a good way to go about it, right? And then I wonder if he would even be always dark blue, or if he'd be light blue sometimes. So not a real good way to go about it. So anyways, I'm making my way back over to Kinos Hills, just killing bandits between here and there. I'll turn into, you know, a bunch of sashes or whatever when I get there. I did throw... Oh, is this a caster? There it is. It looks like somebody else died here. I did, when I went to the trainer at 20, I did throw in 21 points into, like, everything. 21 points into evocation, divination, abjuration, and jewel crafting. So I blew 84 points when I was there. But that's fine. I still had a little bit left over, and, you know, I'll just get more. Like, what do you really put them in? Nothing. So I'm just eradicating bandits. Like I said, you know, obviously we do want to like get onto a two-hander eventually, you know, but it's just going to be really hard to find a two-hander better than my one-hander right now. That's going to be a difficult challenge. So that's something that we need to look into. I don't know. Look into it? I don't know if that's the right word. Yeah, I mean it is. We could look online and see if there's anything out there that can. These guys are actually damaging me. I guess I'll use life leech. See if there's any quests or anything I can do to get a two-hander. I really wish these episodes were out on YouTube already, so that, you know, I'm sure you guys are gonna have stuff to say, but it just hasn't worked out that way. Did some random videos, and then had a Monsters and Memories video, and then had a couple of Ranger videos, and so these just haven't made their way to YouTube yet, and we're on like, this is like video number 5 or 6 or something, I don't even know. But eventually it'll get caught up. It'll be like 1 to 2 weeks, probably 2 weeks. And the holidays and everything, so it's been interesting. This is still being recorded before New Year's Day, so we still have a holiday coming. I had some sick time left over at my work. I might have mentioned this in another video, but I had some sick time left over from my work, and if I don't use it, I lose it at the end of the year. It's our sick pay and our vacation pay are 2 separate things. The vacation pay rolls over, the sick pay does not. So I did end up, not only were there holidays, and I worked through the holidays, but I did get other days off after the holidays, and then I blew my sick days so that they didn't rot at the end of the year. I just don't call out very much, so. But I'm also not going to just let them rot. Anyways, I'll continue to make my way over there. I don't know what. I'm going to go stop by and kill that brigand for sure. Maybe I'll kill him a couple times on my way over. I don't know. There might be scarecrows at the farm down here. Should I go check the farm? I'll check the farm, see if there's scarecrows down there. Right? Is that this zone? Or is that north? I think it's this one, right? Where there's possibly like scarecrows that should be blue to me. I'll go look. Got to figure out how to transition into a two-hander. Need to find something worth two-handing. And other than that, look into the null situation. While I'm doing all this, I'll look online and see what the null situation in Blackborough is. So I'm realizing I'm actually overweight as well. I just deleted my copper to get me down a little bit, but I'm overweight. But here's an animated scarecrow, so is that another one? Or what is that? It's one of the millers. Now, killing the millers is going to get me in trouble in town, so I don't necessarily want to kill millers, even though that looks pretty good. At least not at this point. Well, we got a lot of room. I guess we can fear. This guy seems like he might have a lot of life. And in fact, we're kind of like lower on mana than life, so maybe we'll utilize some of our life. Even though mana regen's faster. Let's just see how hard these guys hit and all that. We'll use some life taps. Why not? No. I doubt these guys run. Probably considered undead. Oh yeah, these guys fucked me up pretty good. I run slow too, because I'm overweight or something. I don't know if that's enough overweight to make me run slower, but it feels like it. So I guess let's just get him down. And you know, the higher I get and the higher the stuff I kill is, like, the more my pet's not doing anything. You know? My pet's just swinging and a missing, you know? So, feels bad. So I guess he's not gonna run. It's unfortunate. But, you know, okay. Now we're really slow. Yeah, we're moving real slow. Is that another one? So there's another Scarecrow over there. So there's not a lot, but I guess if I wanted to, I can kill some Scarecrows. I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna head up north to that vendor, and I'm gonna vendor like all these weapons and stuff. I'm gonna kill that brigand along the way. We got Tiny Miller over there. Why does Tiny Miller hate me? I know you're an ogre, but you're a miller, bro. Like, he aggroes on me, so I kill him. Well, I wouldn't because he's red. But imagine he aggroes on me, I kill him, and then I lose faction with the good guys. Like, what the fuck? Alright then. Alright, just to document, how much did we get for 4 turn-ins, XP-wise, at level 20 as a human, Shadow Knight, whatever. Our XP's at 63. Still got 3%, and all these, that gave me another %. So 5 sash. Oh wait, we have another sash on our. Okay. So 6 sashes gave us 4%, and obviously a bunch of bronze weapons. It's not the end of the world. I went by to kill that brigand, and there's a named guy there, that Vilnius the Small, which is a bust, because he's a red level 46 guy for a quest. And so I trained him to the guards, thinking like, maybe I can train him to the guards, I can camp like a brigand, and maybe if this works out, I can just farm the other guys for belts and money. So I can farm money, but I'll still be getting at least 1 blue and some belts that will turn in, as we see now, for like, I don't know, 0.75 of a % per belt. That could be worth it, just to farm some cash, you know? And a little bit of XP. And I guess faction for who knows what yet. Maybe then I can kill the millers. Maybe I get enough faction to where I can kill the millers for like a level, and not get hated, maybe. Well, anyways, I was thinking about all this stuff, but then I ran him to the guards. They didn't want to kill him. I saw some like random necro walking, like a red necro walking through the zone, NPC. Didn't want to kill him. He was like amiably to me. I ran him to the corrupt guards. They didn't want to kill him. He was on my ass the entire time. He runs pretty fast. I had to use diagonal running or he would catch me. So that was crazy. He had his dagger out. He was going to backstab my ass. Anyway, so I had to zone him. Ultimately, I ran him by every kind of NPC I could think of, and nobody wanted to kill him, so I'm sure he would just went back to his spawn. Nobody's going to come kill that dude. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I just wanted to update and show what XP sashes give you at level 20. Still pretty good, 0.75%. So, you know, if you had a bag or two full, you can still manage to get, you know, 10+% out of a couple bags. If you can kill brigands that are still dark blue, it's not the worst when you're having trouble. That's interesting. All right, then. So, sorry, I keep pausing it and unpausing it, but so I think I might do that, actually. We can see here that I'm at 316 plat, so I'm actually getting, like, I'm in the range of what I think I need to get jewelry. You know, hopefully we can get, like, maybe a neck piece with some stats or something. Maybe some shitty earrings with at least, like, AC. And then we can get some rings. I guess I could sell these rings. They're just wasted weight. There's no stats. Or something like that, right? We should be able to fill in some of the gaps. Just squeeze out a few AC, maybe a little HP, mana, whatever. Everything helps, you know? I'm struggling, so everything helps. And then we could just see where we can get. I think we can at least get to the rings. We're 300 plus plat, I think, is in the vicinity of getting to the 2 AC 30 hit point rings, which that's great, dude. 2 rings that are 2 AC 30 hit points. That'll be very helpful right now. Where's my life? That's 10%. Additional life, 10% life and 4 AC, you know? And then if we could squeeze anything out on the ears or the neck or something, that would be great. Obviously, we do want to get the ring from the giants eventually. That'll help with, like, dots and stuff. And that's even more AC and shit. But, you know, that's later. We got to be... We need another, like, 5 levels or so to go do that. Then we got to go to Kunark and get all that done. So eventually we will replace a ring with that. But... you know, whatever. We can always continue on with the jewelry making if I continue to make money. Like if I go to Sisters, you know, and I do a few levels at Sisters, we can rake in a ton of cash there, and we could push the jewelry making even further. Maybe get better earrings, better offering or whatever. Maybe a better neck. I don't know, stuff like that. So I think I might try to figure out if I don't know. Maybe I'll kill. In my downtime, I'll do some dad camping and I'll just relax, chill, kill some bandits. If anybody comes and they're trying to do it for XP, I'll give them the camp for sure. But kill some bandits and maybe brigands will spawn. I can kill some brigands and then we'll just get we'll get belts, and the belts we'll squeeze some XP out of the belts as well. Squeeze XP out of any. Oh, here's a soul binder, by the way. Squeeze any XP out of any of the brigands that do spawn. I wish we'd have that static spawn, so every round I'm at least getting like 2%. But that damn NPC is there. So maybe I'll slash the zone, and if I see any high levels come through, I'll be like, yo, can you just come kill this guy real quick? This dude is killing me. But yeah. I think that's the play. I gotta log out right now anyways. So I'm gonna log out and stuff, but if I have like a dad camp session where I gotta do shit around the house or whatever, maybe I'll just clear the camp, sit somewhere safe, come back, clear the camp, sit somewhere safe, and maybe that guy will be gone by the time I get back on. So yeah, that's the deal for now, but I'll check back in with you guys in another play session, and then I think we'll also eventually check Black Burrow out. I was looking at it. I couldn't find the neck piece that I was thinking of. I know there's a neck piece in there. I'll look it up by loot on like P99, and that'll help me. But I was looking down there. There's actually an NPC or two that I don't think I could kill. Like the High Shaman, that dude would wreck me. And then there's like a Shadow Knight down there that's like up to level 25. That dude would obviously wreck me. So, but there are some higher guards that are like up to level 15. I think if they procced level 15, they'd still be dark blue, but come on, bro. But I think if they were lower than that, if they procced any lower than that, or if I get a level, then naturally they'll be light blue, so it's not really worth. But anyways, I'll look into it, see if it's something I want to do, or something that's easy to do. I'm gonna get a bunch of aggro. I can't just run down there past all the greens. The greens are probably, well, maybe not, but I think I might be hated enough to where the greens aggro on me. I'm not really sure. We'll figure it out. I'll check in with you later. All right, so I'm back. I'm rooted, but I'm back from my break. Went and ate and everything. This guy's gone. There was somebody here. There was like a warrior here killing these again. It's so weird. This is like a higher level warrior. I don't know. I mean, yeah, now, I mean, they're mostly green to me too. This guy's dark blue, but I still get XP from the turn. I wonder what people are doing, because he was a half elf himself. Maybe just repairing faction. Maybe he ruined his faction. He was repairing it. I don't know. I just wonder what people are doing. But anyways, that guy's gone. So he's been a brigand. Now sometimes he's light blue. So brigands can be light blue. But, oh no. That's unfortunate. Oh, super unfortunate. He'll jack my pet up, so let's just get in there. We'll use some mana here, because we can choose to run and go kill other green bandits for sashes or weapons, or we could just sit and wait for the brigand respawns. So if I do end up using a lot of life and or mana, like this guy is oh, well, we'll see if we get it off. Oh, okay. Let's re-snare him. We'll get a couple sits and life taps in. Blue mobs, if you blue mobs, they still rough me up, even if they're only like 1 or 2 levels into being blue. Nice. So that wasn't even the one up here. So the ones down here have a 15% chance to be a brigand, and then the one up here is always a brigand, unless it's that named dude. So what I will do is kill what I am now referring to as like the brigand placeholders. Oh shit, that's a caster. Don't fucking root. Fucking annoying, man. They just root you and run, and then she's gonna turn around and heal. Oh, nice. What the hell? Did the pet hit her really hard? He hit her for a couple of 18s and a 13. Nice. Usually what happens is she runs, and then she runs, she gets away from me. Pet's not high enough to keep her running. She stops, she heals. Then she starts fucking the pet up, and she'll solo the pet if I can't get over there. So I'll sit there and I'll just keep life tapping her or whatever, and she don't give a fuck. She'll just keep healing and kill the pet. And the pet kills himself because she has thorns on, and the pet's only level 9, so each hit of thorns is like 5% of his health. So it gets messy if that's what takes place. Excuse me. So I can go down and kill these two right here, or I can med up like that brigand really jacked me up for some reason. So what I'll probably do in this case, because the ones down there don't have placeholders for brigands, like they'll never be a brigand. So what I'll do is probably just sit here and meditate until this one spawns. It's not that big of a wait, but it'll be good. I'll have full mana and I'll have a little more life. That 1 hit point per tick really does help out. Like, it seems so ridiculous to say like 1 hit point per 6 seconds, but it's actually pretty huge for the low amount of life that I have. And it's actually double the sit tick. So it's only 33% overall. I get 2 hit points per sit tick previously, but it was 1 for standing, 2 for sitting. So the increase from standing to sitting was 1. Now the increase from standing to sitting is 2. So it's actually like double. Now I'm getting double the bonus from sitting, even though it's a total of 33%. But so, I mean, it's pretty huge. We're continuing to get parry and double attack up. Oh, no. So it spawned as the dude. That's going to ruin my camp then. Fuck. Are these guys fighting? You guys fighting over here? Well, we can kill this guy. Damn, that ruins my camp now. Who's in the zone? That warrior, he's back. That's the warrior that's farming these things. He's not like that high of a level, but 7 levels higher than me. So he probably went and turned in all the sashes or something, and he's back for more or something. I don't know. But oh, here's another one. Let's kill this one too. This one's a caster. Come on. Yeah, that ruins my camp basically, because that was the one constant every single time, and then I would get a bonus one in here like every other spawn basically. Last spawn I actually had 2 in here, so that was cool, but they were light blues, so that sucked. But there's potential there for, you can see my XP's at 76 now. I was like edging my way there. I was getting there. But now it's cooked. So, all right, well, I don't know. I'll check back in with you in a bit. All right, so I've been getting a little unlucky. A little unlucky on the dark blue spawns, but I figured out this situation. So that other guy, Vilnius the Small, who's kind of cock blocking me, he only spawns during the night, so 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. Then he'll despawn at 8 a.m. 7 a.m. He'll despawn at 7 a.m. And one of these will spawn in his stead. So I've been getting pretty lucky on the dark blues on this static spawn, at least 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And I had to take a break, and I went on the Beast Lord and I got my shadow frame or whatever finally. So that's all taken care of. Ready to go for the first. But yeah, so when I came back, that warrior was finally gone. I came back like 3 hours later or something. But the unlucky part is the spawn. So it's actually a 20% chance. 20% chance to be a brigand at this camp. But I don't know. Just not getting very many brigands. And then when they do finally proc a brigand, there's like, I think there's like, well, there's like only, how many are in the camp? 3 or 4? Because there's a bunch of pats that come through. So maybe there's only 3, so you'd have like a 60% chance per spawn that one of them's a brigand. But anyways, every time it is, it's a light blue. So maybe this backfired a little bit. I don't know, we're doing all right. We're at 85% without much effort, but yeah, see, I don't know. Just not getting good luck on the brigand spawns. And I know this might seem insane to some. People are like, how are you trying to level by killing greens and just hoping to get a dark blue spawn randomly? Yeah, I understand, but I'm actually just making money, you know? And I'm just hoping for dark blues to get XP while I make money. Because I do want to get that jewelry crafting going. Oops. Because it would be cool to do that while it's, I don't know, while it's, you know, while I get the most benefit from it, basically. The other thing is, we're going to get one here and one there. But I've been getting pretty shitty luck on the bronze. I've been getting a ton of rusty, and my pet died twice. So I throw rusty on him. So I've been even getting more rusty than you see here. Or, you know, the splintering club, which... Oh man. The splintering club comes from the female druid... Or, I mean, the female half-elf, which is the druid. The barbarians all seem... Now, this one doesn't. But if the barbarians spawn with a sword, it's a rusty sword. Maybe that goes for all of the swords? Either a rusty broadsword, rusty shortsword, or rusty longsword. But this one here is going to be... this, whatever this is, a bronze rapier. So, that's like the best case scenario, I guess. As you can see, I have quite a few belts. Been getting good luck on the belts. And there it is. And I'm pretty much out of room, I guess. So, just wanted to check in with y'all. I'm actually kind of overweight too. I've already deleted my copper recently. So I'm going to make a run down to the house over here. I'm going to sell off all of these swords and whatnot. And I think I'm going to come back. And I'm going to continue to farm that brigand. And whatever other brigands will spawn. I'm thinking my inventory will fill up. And instead of being full of weapons, you know, the sashes will continue to move left as the weapons are here. And if I have to, and I just happen to get a lot of weapons, I'll come sell them off again. And I'm going to fill up with sashes. By that time, I should get my last 15% that I need off of brigands, because I'm getting one every round. So what I'll probably do, what time is it, 2 p.m.? Maybe that's probably what I'll do. I'm going to farm until that Vilnius guy spawns. When the Vilnius guy spawns, then I'll take off. How about that? That sounds like a plan. So whatever I get between now and 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. server time, whenever he spawns. Shoot. Let's get rid of this beer. Who cares? And then check back in with you then, and we'll go turn all these in, and I don't know. That'll probably be it. Then we'll work on jewel crafting, but that might be the next episode. All right, screw it. We'll just keep recording. I came back after I sold off. And we got another brigand up, dark blue, so that's nice. He's got a weapon, but it's a mace. So hopefully it's not a rusty mace. Hopefully it's like a bronze mace. I mean, he is a higher level, but that doesn't mean shit. Because there's plenty of higher levels that just drop rusty. Oh, we might get an ad here. They only aggro when they're super duper close, like on top of you. So we're good there. So we'll try to snag her though, before she gets too far away. So let's go grab her real quick. Because we're going to have downtime no matter what. So even though, you know, they're green or whatever. And even though she can't spawn a brigand as like a patrol. I still rather just grab her while she's here. Because ultimately we are going to have downtime. And these are the ones that can spawn as a brigand. So I always prioritize this guy, kill him straight away. And then these guys have second priority. And then after that, I just kill whatever comes around. But this Pat was about to go on a long Pat, and I just didn't want to, you know. Basically, I won't get her again if I don't kill her now. So I just kill her now. So let's see what he dropped. It is a bronze mace, so that's nice. Oh, here's another Pat. But that sucks. We got all 3 spawns, and again, no brigand. So, you know, my strat is quite unreliable, I guess. I mean, deep down, we knew it wasn't the best strat, obviously. But, oh man, he's gonna get healed. Fuck. But at the end of the day, it was about the money. But it would have been nice if it, no. It'd have been nice if it worked out, right? And it was actually, like, decent leveling still. Which it is. I mean, you know, I'm being hard on it, but it actually is pretty decent because we're going to go back to town and we're going to turn all these in, which is going to be a nice little chunk of XP. You know, it's going to be less in a level. I might be dumb for sticking it out and not turning them in now while we're 1 less level, but really, I mean, we're leaving as soon as it's whatever, 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. or whenever that villainous dude spawns, we're leaving. So no big deal. Anyways, so 100% for sure, even if we left now, we're basically dinged. 21. So we just need 1 more level and we'll get our new spells. Because we're feeling pretty weak right now. And we're still going to be weak, like no matter what, but it is what it is, you know? It's all part of the game. So I was looking up some quests and stuff, and I saw a pretty cool, like, Shadow Knight 2-hander. Shadow Knight only, it's quested. You can't do it until 25, but I looked at it, and I'm actually ruining my faction. You get it from the Warrior Trainer, but the Warrior Trainer happens to be down in Kinos Aqueducts. So it's like a bad Warrior Trainer? Kind of like, I guess kind of like Freeport. It has, like, Sir DeLucan, and then also, I don't know the name of the good Warrior Trainer, but they have like the 2 different Warrior Trainers. So I guess it's kind of like that. They got one, Kinos has one down in the Aqueduct, so unfortunately he's on the faction that I'm pissing off now, so he's not going to talk to me. In fact, after I turn all of these in, he'll probably want to kill me, if not already. So, oh well, fuck it. It was a 2-handed mace. It would have been pretty good. It would have probably been an upgrade and better than this, and it's a 2-hander, so I can get off with a 1-hand, so the sword and board. But I mean, honestly, having the ability to bash is pretty big, and depending on what I'm fighting, I might want that. You know, like obviously when I'm fighting some of these casters, or more or less when these casters were blue, I kind of needed bash, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm trying to find a 2-hander that's better than my 1-hander. That would have been it. It's a massive quest, which would have been cool. It's like a 3-parter. You got to go do 3 different little quests, and then it culminates into one bigger one. But ultimately, we'd have to go talk to somebody who I've now pissed off. So I fucked that one up. Whoops. Not like a massive upgrade, but it was a 2-hand. That was the whole thing, right? It was an upgrade, and it was a 2-hander, so that'd have been cool. So still looking for a 2-handed upgrade. Not sure what to do with that. There is a pretty cool quest that I'm looking at that's called Kinos Badge Quests. Move this one over. Where'd it go? Right here. So at level 24, that's the issue, is like the level restrictions on these are pretty big. But you can get like a neck piece at 24, and then later on you do a second part of the quest, and it gets a little better, and then you do the third part of the quest, and that's a pretty decent neck, you know, for Soul of Self-Found. But the issue is that by the time you get to this third one, you're supposed to be level 40, which honestly, at level 40, this will still probably be an upgrade. That's just unfortunate. Like there wasn't that many. Oh, it's a warrior quest. What? I think there's overlap. Like I was looking at Shadow Knight quests. I think there's an overlap. Yeah, like for instance, it's probably here as well. Or maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I don't know how I got there. But anyways, this is what I'm looking at. These are like the quests I'm looking at and stuff. Trying to get an idea. Yeah. Okay, here it is. Yeah, it's on the Shadow Knights as well. When I clicked it, it must have like zoomed me down to the warrior. But it's all, so anybody can do it. So they list it under all of the different classes. Let's see here. Still waiting on respawns. I was killing the 2 here down by the tree. Oh, look. There was a mage, though. There was a mage killing him. He just left. I think I probably caught him on video earlier when I looked down there. I'm not going to go kill those now because this should be spawning any time now. So I want to go ahead and wait on that. We're still getting double attack. I mean, all my skills are going up, but parry and double attack are still working on their way up. Obviously, it only goes up when I fight the dark blues or light blues. So do you have to be level 33 to do the Dark Forge quests? That's what it makes it sound like that, which is fine. I mean, I don't even think I could do it if I was any lower than that. Because I'm sure it requires stuff out of like, I don't know, probably like lower Guck or who knows where. I mean, I guess I could look. Let's see. There's something up with the P99 wiki where it's like, I don't know, it's dying. Like, it's like slow as hell. So we can kind of look here. I'm going to put it down because I want to keep an eye on this spawn. So these are definitely from like, oh, this is going to take forever to load. See what I mean? Like for it to load. It's only this website. It's not me. That wasn't that bad. From Kazakh Thule. So we got to go to the old Kazakh Thule. That's another thing though, is I saw that Razman was able to go to Kazakh Thule and get some of the rubicite, the old rubicite pieces. So that's something. Enchanted Platinum Bar. Now we can get this. They've made it so solo self-found you can like use platinum. You could turn in like a regular platinum bar and actual like platinum pieces to an NPC, and the enchanter NPC will enchant it for you because we can't trade. We're solo self-found. So that's you're still able to do that. That's another thing to go with the jewel crafting or the jewelry making is the ability to get the precious metals that you need through that method. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Minotaur Lord. Did I say Minotaur? Minotaur Lord. Dudes, you know what? I think we're going to be able to get a hero bracer. Now, that's going to be way later. But I think we're going to be able to get the hero bracer because... Did I get that on the Beast Lord? I did, didn't I? I think I got that on the solo self-found hardcore Beast Lord. Beast Lords can wear a hero bracer, right? I feel like I'm wearing one on Rexar because I just can't seem to find a better bracer. There's one bracer that's got like 20 strength on it, but I just don't need strength. I do not need strength at all. I don't know, man. Why didn't it just bring it up, dude? Just bring it up, man. Dude, this is taking forever, you guys. I'm sorry. I should have paused it. Like, where's the spawn, dude? Why isn't he spawning? Is it because the time changed? No, here he is. Oh, we got to kill him before. Dang, was he behind the tree the whole time? I think I fucked up, you guys. I think he was behind the tree that entire time. Fuck. And now he's going to despawn. I need to fear him. He's got a weapon. He's gonna whoop my ass. Oh, that's my bad, dudes. I think he was up the whole time. He was just behind the tree. This is what happens when I record. I just fucking fall apart. That fear lasted pretty good. We'll just tank him. Because we just need to get him down ASAP. Because I think he will despawn at 8 o'clock. And I would hate to lose out on this one. Unfortunately, when we did look at the camp down there... Nice. Rusty. That's unfortunate. See, whenever the barbarian race, brigands or bandits, whenever they have a sword, it's always rusty. Maybe it's not just the barbarians, but what I've noticed is they seem to be the only ones who ever have swords. Alright, so that's it. I'm just going to clear this camp and then go back to town and turn all this in. So I'll go ahead, and we didn't get any dark blue spawns. We didn't get any brigands to spawn at all, period. And at a 20% chance, we just got unlucky. Like my previous session before I went on Rexar and got the frame. Oh shit, oh he scared me. My previous session, I was getting a decent amount of spawns. The only issue were they were spawning as light blues. And this is going to be cooked now because I'm going to go level. I'm 90% into my level. I'm going to go turn in all these sashes. I'm going to level, which means I don't think there will be any more dark blues. I think I'm out of dark blue territory, so I'm going to have to go actually be a big boy and kill some mobs that are not trivial to me. Anyways, see you back in town. All right, we are here. This is what we got. We got one on us? No. It'll be nice going back to real quick. It'll be nice going back to Unrest though. Eventually, we can get that shoulder slot. Forget what it's called off the top of my head right now. Bloodied apron or what have you. Dang, what's the name of the? There's the chest piece and the shoulder piece off of the undead knight upstairs. I just blood. Something. Can't think of the name of it right now. Anyways, let's go ahead and turn these in. We gotta watch our weight so we don't get stuck here. Oh. Bronze scythes. Those are heavy. Let's do one more and then we'll try to move and see what happens. More two-handed weapons, though. Let's just go ahead and go sell. And we'll, oh, shit. I always walk in there. You know, the vendor's not the closest, so we should try to push it like one more, but man, I am quite lost, aren't I? And we'll see how much money we get, see where we're sitting, how well we set ourselves up for some jewelry making. Then I'll bore you all with like jewelry crafting in the next video. Another crafting video, riveting as some of you may say. Let's see here. That's gonna ding us now. So there is a bronze broadsword. Why don't they wear it? This one's the best right here. This is the one, the Morning Star, worth almost 5 plat. That's the best one for a one-hander. Okay, this will ding us. Yay us. That halberd though. That one, it actually might be worth the most, even more than the two-handers. Okay. So where are we on weight? Yeah, I should have... Push it to the limit, boys. Oh, those are all one-handers. All right, we're going to go for it. We should be able to move still, as long as we can move. So what did that give? So 4 more. So we're only getting 3% per 4. I mean, that was still okay, I guess. But yeah, obviously not something to level off of. We've got to move on. But we did what we set out to do, and that's to get enough money to get ourselves some rings, I think. If not, I got to do another session there, but I won't bore you with that. Okay, what kind of shield is this? Just a round shield? It's the same as mine, huh? Yeah. All right. Okie dokie. So, what are we at? Money's looking pretty juicy. Let's run over here to the bank. And then I'll just end us by going downstairs just to calm the NPCs in the aqueducts, just to see if they hate me or not. I just want to go look, and I figure I'll do that and show you guys that they hate me. Anyways, the reason I said that we can probably end up doing the hero bracers, because you have to have like pretty decently high faction, I believe, with that warrior GM, the good warrior GM, because the good warrior GM is the one who does the quest. And I had like middle of the line faction with my necromancer, and he wouldn't let me do the quest. I actually did the quest, and he just ate the mats because my faction wasn't high enough. This was early on, like during Classic on my Necro. So let's see here. Got ourselves 148 plat. That's a nice chunk. So now we're sitting at 464 plat at level 20. Lol. So we'll go ahead and blow all that. Yes. We'll go ahead and blow all that out and ooh. Be poor again. But we have all of our, I've said this a billion times, I guess, but we have all of our spells for level 22. Actually, we're level 21, not 20. But level 22. So we're not going to have to buy spells again for level 30. So we have plenty of time to make more money. Also, we'll be making money off of Sisters at some point. Yeah, so this is the Warrior GM. So let's con him. Oh, we're still dubious. Oh man, so we probably can't do it. Like, I think you got to be better than. Why are we dubious, man? Can we not get our reputation up with him? Dang, I'll look into that, but I think we're fucked, actually. Dang it. I thought by ruining our SK faction that we're actually helping out with our faction for that guy, but I guess not. All right, we got to be careful here. Oh yeah, so he's ready to attack. I mean, yeah. Yeah, so they're scowling ready to attack. So we're cooked in here. We've done it. We did it. Oh, did he swing on me, that skeleton? There he is. All right, so yeah, so there's no shot. We've completely pissed them off to the max. So there's no going back on that one. Dang, though. I'm going to look into this guy, because this is the guy he needed a little bit of faction with. So I'll look into that. One more level. We're 6% in only. Bummer. To level 21. One more level. We'll get our new spells. Hopefully things, pick up at that point. I actually think our pets... Let me look at this one more thing before I let you go. Convoke Shadow. Because I've been saying my pet's going to go up to level 11, right? Isn't that what I said? Yeah, so my pet's going to end up being level 11. But what was he? I guess is the question. Because I think I was saying the wrong thing here. So our pet currently is level 9. Yeah, so that's right. It's different than P99, of course. Obviously they have ranges, but even then. All right, well, yeah, so my new pet will only be 2 levels higher. He's going to be level 11 when I'm level 22. So that's it's a bit brutal. He's not really going to hit very much of what we're killing, but it's, you know, 11's better than 9, I guess. So one more level. I'm going to try to bang most of that out before you see me again. That way we can get into the new spells. We'll have to revisit Unrest when we get new spells. I think I need to work on my skills though, because we're going to get an undead nuke, but my skill is going to be like next to 0. So I dumped 21 points into it. Plus it already had 9, so it's at level 30. My evocation's at level 30. That's not going to cut it. So I'm also going to have to spend some time just spamming spells. But I can't have KEI or anything like that. So it's going to be brutal. I'm going to spam it's going to be brutal. Whatever. It's going to be tough. So anyways, next time you see me though, actually, hopefully we get the ding of 22. And we'll do some jewel crafting as well. Probably start with the jewel crafting and then we'll ding 22. And then we'll move on from there. I will see you in the next video.